Give your name and address, please.
Hello, I'm Mike Slavinsky at 6400 Long Point. I'd like to find out if there's a possibility of putting the budget and information on the web page, the Town of Cicero web page. And if not, where can I get that information? Because I'd like to know where, I don't know, it might be common knowledge, but how do I find out where the monies are going and the expenses and all that?
On the web page?
Oh, you have a web page, maybe.
Right.
Right. And if I have to go in and come in here and get, and I don't know if that's, they're going to charge me for copies, but that's okay too, because then we have a web page going, and we can put it on there. But I just want to know how I can get. I think it's a good idea, so we can see where this, after the last fiasco with wanting taxpayers' assessment increased, and like to know what Target and Lowe's and all these places, but they're.
There's a county website you can check it out.
The budget wouldn't have what the individual properties pay. I mean, I don't know.
The Onondaga County website has all of that information.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, including all the towns
and
municipalities.
And checks and balances of the monies and all that, where it's.
No, if.
Well,
I mean, it's two different things.
Yeah.
I mean, the budget is based on what we expect to get in for revenues and expenses, and that's a really big document. It's got to be over 100 pages long, so that you can review at any time in town clerk's office. But that doesn't have anything to do with like assessments. You could go to ongov.net and
well, no, the reason I ask that is the town must need money. They talk about 10% cutbacks, and I just like to say it would be nice if we all could have access to see, easy access would be on the internet to find out where the monies are going. Does everybody agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah,
How much comes
I can
in, how
help
much
you with
goes
that.
Oh,
out?
you can help me?
Well, I can.
Okay, so that was just a question, is some getting all upset about things that are so abstract. To get clarity, it'd be nice to see where the monies are going and where they're coming from. And the other question I had about assessment, I don't understand the formula that the assessor's office is using to come to, besides raising that amount, I don't understand what formula that they're using, a percentage. That doesn't have to be answered here, but I have that type of question. And the other question I said to my wife one day, I said, okay, let's say somebody pays, tax billed $6,000 or $7,000, so I pay it. Now, the person down the street is billed $6,000 or $7,000. How do I know that they are actually paid that and that they actually received that billed amount? Is there any public record?
That's also on the county website.
ongov.net.
Yep.
Oh, because I looked on there and I see what they're appraised for, but I don't see.
Well, they're assessed. I just want to make sure that it's assessed. Yeah. You can. There's on the page for each property. There's usually a tax bills link that you can click on that should show tax history, payments, that type of information.
It's on the left-hand side.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
Does anyone else would like to address the board?
I'd like to just say that the town clerk's office is very good in fulfilling FOIL requests. And what I have been doing since January is I've been emailing her with requests for documents electronically. And she emails them to me. So I think that perhaps what the gentleman before me is looking for is an abstract, and that's a term that I learned since I started coming here, which is, if I'm correct, it's a list of the disbursements. Okay? And I know that if anyone wants to forward an email to the town clerk's office asking for an abstract, perhaps the one was presented tonight, that in a very short time it is emailed to them. And that 100-page document, I do believe that can be also converted to an electronic document and email. So I think that might settle the gentleman's concern. Thank you.
Does anyone else like to address the board? Heather?
I have nothing this evening. Thank you.
Mark?
I'm sorry.
Sarah,